Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Teeter, and today we're continuing on with Core Keeper. Last time on the channel, and I've recorded this 3 times now, we defeated the King Slime from Terraria and took his crown and royal gel into the Sunken Sea biome, where we learned that tentacles like this one here and blue slimes won't attack us. Now, between that video and this one, I've done a little bit of exploring that I wanted to share. Kind of what my method was and how it can help you when it comes to searching for hard-to-find items. So there is a website that exists that I will... Oops, sorry. Wrong tab open. The Core Keeper map tool site. That will allow you to visualize. You can upload your map, or you can do what I did here and you can use a sample map. But you can visualize where the spawn locations are of certain things in all the different biomes. And specifically for the Sunken Sea biome, when it comes to building the secret bow and arrow, there are 4 points of interest that you'll have to find. You have to locate each of the 3 broken core pieces, and then assemble them and bring them to the vault. And one thing that's nifty about this, if I hover over each of these, they'll say what their distance from the core is. So we'll see that one is 1,000 pixels away, one's 1,250, one's 1,550, and one is 1,750 pixels away from the core. Now, if you upload your own map, you can click on these, and it will draw lines as to where along this radius you may find your point of interest. So for example, along this radius, this is where the vault is, a little skull-shaped room. Or along this other radius, you'll find where the broken core piece is, which is usually in a very large Metropolis area. So you'll see how all these are kind of dwarfed compared to that big one. If we even turn this off, we can actually see on this map, there's one massive one there, and one down here. But for our purposes, I already found the 2 closest ones and the vault. But I'm still looking for the broken core 3, which is at a distance of 1,750 pixels away from the core. What that means for us is, if we head back into our game, and the music comes back on, we're trying to find a giant metropolis such as this one or this one, compared to these little rinky-dink ones. Massive, tiny. But we're trying to find a third one of these along, if you look at the pixel count in the top right here, looking for something along the 1,750 pixel mark. Now, I already went downward in this direction to try to find that. See, I took my boat along 1750. I thought this one might be it right here. That'd be crazy. But I think I have to go up this way looking for it. It could very well be what's touching right here. But at any rate, what I've been doing to try to find this with my King's Crown on, because we won't get attacked, is I'll open the map just like this. I'll hover the cursor right on over my character, and then I'll just start driving. And I'll keep an eye on that number in the top right. Right now it's 1756, 51, 49. And I'll just try to wiggle back and forth as I stay as close as possible to 1750. Now, as you saw in the map, the Metropolis area that cuts through 1750 is massive. If you're off by 10, 20, 30 pixels in either direction, it really shouldn't matter, because it'd be pretty impossible for you to not drive right through the Metropolis area that contains that. But I just wanted to find the third one on video here, and kind of talk about things that you can look for if you don't use the map tool, or you don't use those distance counts, even though I think that knowing how far away something will spawn is probably the best way that you can figure out where to find it. Because a lot of the things in Core Keeper do spawn at predetermined distances away from the core. Even though in the desert biome there are quite a few that don't, unfortunately. And actually when it comes to the pieces for the sword you can build in the earlier biomes, those also aren't a certain distance away from the core. Oh, there's a Metropolis here that I almost just drove by. But I think this one's going to be a tinier one as well. I guess it depends how far to the left it goes. We'll see. I really don't want to get off here for probably obvious reason. Oh, 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 oh. Save me, save me, save me. Don't do that. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. That one got stuck on a fish. Anyway, that was dicey, but I'm pretty sure this is not a big one. The way that you can tell, normally, is if you get to the bottom of it, which we're sort of approaching. Sort of. If you get to the bottom of it and you see... Uh-oh, this might not let me get in the water. Yep. My game crashed. Okay, we'll launch it real quick again. But what you'll normally see at the bottom is a special set piece. There's either 4 giant statues that kind of look like Yoda from Star Wars, or you'll find a ship that's sunken under the water. We actually saw an on-land version of that same ship in the previous episode. We were doing some poking around in this biome and found a ship on land that had the ocean heart necklace with it. Bug storm. Let's hop back in here and see what it did with us. Hopefully it lets us place the boat now, but we'll know once we get in if that's the case. This is taking quite a while just to load up. Oh, there we go. Oh no, my foray into this area was erased. Oh, this whole... Wow, this whole path here that I was on got erased. Okay, we'll just have to go around, I guess. I don't really want to chance going through there again. Have things get screwed up any further. Kind of unfortunate. Not really sure why that happened. Maybe I was having trouble saving over my map file or something for my character. Oh, there's another octarine deposit. I haven't brought any drills out here yet. I know I said I got teleported back to my base or whatever, my core, but I didn't even think to grab drills and come back out. Kind of a shame, because we're not exactly rich with octarine yet. I didn't even make an octarine pickaxe when I was back there. Mostly because I was just smelting it. Can't just bring the ore home and have it automatically smelted. Now there is something you can do when you find the deposits like that and you mine from them. You can set up an automated like smelting thing, which can help you actually just retrieve bars of whatever ore type you care about from the wild instead of having to get the ore and bring it home and wait again. Is this... Oh, this was the shoreline I think I was on when everything went south. I'm gonna mosey on around this. Tons of blue slimes here. I might actually hop out here and harvest some of that. What I was doing originally, but didn't quite go my way. Can I get the seashell here? No. To manually punch it up. All kinds of this blue slime here. So just like with the purple slime that we didn't get a chance to summon, you do need to gather 90 blue slimes from killing blue slimes in order to craft the scanner for that boss. The blue slime boss. But I'm just gonna gather some ground slime, and we can maybe spawn those ourselves once we get back to the core. Farm them that way. What are you? Oh, you're shooting this guy. Ah, I'm just a passerby. Please. 175. Jeepers. Yeah, this build of mine doesn't have armor at all. Because I just have the crown equipped, basically. Alright, I'm thinking this wasn't one of the big ones. Meh. Meh. About the same. I don't want to have to go around this way. I guess we'll just boat around then. Can't leave. Yeah, I'm not trying to leave. We're 1800 away now. We'll drift back over to 1750 and keep heading north. I do appreciate that you can still control your character while looking through the map. It is kind of unfortunate that you can't fight while having the map up. But it makes sense. Because I think some of the buttons you press to fight and like control your keyboard are also those that you would use within the map to do different placements and things. Anyway, we'll drift on back over to 1750 and we'll see if we can't stumble into another Metropolis. Just kidding, there's one right here. Does this one have a giant welcoming bottom? Doesn't look like it. We'll do our best to kind of trace it though for future reference. Now each of the different Metropolises, Metropoli, I don't know, how would you say that plural? Either way, all the different ones can have different room types in them that actually have specific loot in them as well. Oh, this one actually seems like it might be kind of big, although I think I just went into the middle of it. But anyway, some of the certain loot pools in here are pretty important. There's one that actually contains an oracle card, which I've talked about in past videos. One of the sub-biomes is a sewer. At least that's what it's called in on the wiki. But essentially, it's just a room with blue slimes in it and gaps in the floor. And it might also have the special liquid, like mold liquid. Oh goodness, this goes up onto the beach. Okay, hold on. I'm just passing through. See, this was all connected. I'm wondering if this actually continues over to the left here. And if it does, there's a chance it has another bottom piece, which means it might be our point of interest. We'll continue tracing. I mean, there's a chance there's two of them sandwiched together again. We saw that once already. I don't remember if I kept that in the recording or not, but... Because yeah, I've actually recorded this video a couple times hoping that I could show you this relatively quickly, but I just went in the complete opposite direction and didn't actually find what we were after. I can't tell if this is one building or two. It's being connected over land is kind of rough, because this could be just two separate ones sandwiched together. But there's also a chance that we get to the bottom here and we learn that this is actually the massive one that we've been looking for. Although I have officially gone around the whole thing. It's on the 1750 line. Hard to tell, to be honest. I guess we should go in and find out. Now, I do not have good enough loot to do this with utmost confidence, but that's okay. We'll equip our most powerful kind of get up here. We'll head in. So this is a special set piece room. This is not the sewer I was talking about. See a lot of rooms like this that just have tables and stuff in them. I have to be very careful fighting these guys because, oh, I take a lot of damage from them, as we just saw. And I don't really have any Healy doodads on me. And we're just trying to explore this thing. I don't think I need to go through and kill everything I see. Now, you do get to some gaps in here, so you're going to need to build platforms just to navigate. It's a little annoying, but we can't handle. Now that green moss on the ground is how you spawn these guys and their giant machines. We've got some room, so I guess we can harvest some of this as well. It'll also prevent them from spawning again if we were to come back here, which we probably are going to do if we want to come and destroy these silver canisters in here. And as always, the minimap will tell you if there's any of this moss on the floor that you've missed. Sometimes the moss is underneath set pieces, so there's a few pieces of moss in here that I can't seem to get. And that guy's gonna attack me, I think. Gotta be kind of careful hiding behind walls in this game, by the way. Because everything is isometric, so it happens at a bit of an angle. Oh boy. Forgot I had my dash feather back. Running around with that crown on, I didn't have the dash feather anymore. Oh boy. These guys, even though they shoot in a fan, the middle one always shoots directly at you, and the ones on the sides obviously fan out. So if you're able to kind of stay tight with your movement, you don't really have to worry about being hit by those guys, because only the first shot will be the one that you're worried about dodging. Okay, this is a dead end. Guess this isn't really all that big. Oh yeah, it's not big. Never mind. Just compare it to the ones nearby. Well, so we did a little exploring, I guess, in here. Now, when you kill these caveling scholars, they actually have a chance to drop those little scepters that they're using, which is actually a very, very strong ranged weapon. Pretty sure it's stronger than the blowpipe by a mile. I don't remember what the drop chance is on it, though, so we might have to farm these dudes a little bit. Won't really be a problem, though, because of how plentiful they seem to be in here. And of course, if I wasn't digging up as much of this grass as possible, they'd be spawning probably right behind us anyway. But I think we made it all the way through here once. Oh boy. Back on that beach we saw earlier. Now those giant golems can actually spawn their head as a helmet. It's very strong. Oh, I gotta fight the slimes too, because I'm not a king slime at the moment. We're cleaning up a little bit. Yeah, so this wasn't what we were looking for. A little bit of an aside. Now, I do go through those and... Back to our king view here. I do go through those and look for loot a lot of the time. Especially because there are those set pieces that, like the sewer, that contain oracle cards. You can also get pretty good loot from those enemies that spawn in there. Now, you could just bring that moss back home and farm those enemies. Just like any other in the game, aside from the tentacles. But, you know, that takes a little bit of setup and some extra time to wait for them to spawn and everything, so it could be a little bit difficult to do that. Let's try to cut across this island with relative ease. Only relative ease. I do see the water over there, though, so we'll just cut through some of this wall. We are a king, so we don't have to worry about tentacles. 1750 to our left a little bit. Again, the set piece is supposed to be massive, so shouldn't really matter if we meander a bit. Oh, but see, it looks like it's curving again a lot, so I feel like we might actually be headed toward upper edge of the biome already. Oh, wait, there's still hope. Except for the fact that this lowest entrance seems not it. Okay, we'll trace. We'll see what happens. Oh, it is it! Look! Sunken boats. So all three of mine had sunken boats. Instead of the ones that have the little Yoda-esque statues in them. Or we're just doing a little cleanup here. Because we're about to go in here and get quite a bit of stuff. Crash a bomb. Torch. All right, so here is where we're trying to go. Couple things. One, you can find intact vending machines here that actually sell an oracle card, along with a figurine, a ring, and some candy that works as basic food. Can't cook with it or nothing, but it's always good to bring back one of those vending machines with you. Now, I will go through and actually destroy all of the jars and stuff in here, just because we haven't been through one of these yet, and if there's any loot to be had in here that's custom to here, this will be a good way to get it. So we enter, and we have to be ready to fight. And I guess ready to collect moss. Uh-oh. Attacking these guys at an angle is kind of easy, because if they shoot at you diagonally, all you have to do is move away by going down. Or left or right, and most of these passages just go down, left or right. These guys, different story. Also, I'm going to switch back to my better loadout here. Still not very good for how late we are, still using iron, but that's okay. We'll be fine. I have confidence in my abilities to not get hit by things. Good healing. Poison really had something to say about that. Okay, we're looking for a throne room. Now, all these rooms are connected, I think. Oh, boy. All these rooms are connected, I think. So you should be able to just go through the dark hallways as we are. And look for... Oh, boy. The room. Because it'll be at the end of other rooms, eventually. Snipe this guy through a wall. Oh, I ran right into it. Oh, no. That's tragic. Are we dropping any scholar staffs for me yet? I really use one. Guess not. Oh, boy, this whole room is a hole in the floor, huh? I want to make sure there's no more of those pesky scholars over here. Oh, boy, there's two right there. Anyone starting an oh, boy counter? That guy shot us from beyond the grave. That was scary. We gotta build some more platforms over here. Dig up this grass so we can leave without getting dogpiled. Is this the room? No. Need more health over time regen. So when you look at these statues, some of them are covered in moss. These are just set pieces. The ones that aren't covered in moss can attack you if they detect you. If we stay far enough away, we might be okay, but... Oh, not from that one. Now, obviously, that cuts through fences and stuff, apparently. Just destroyed a planter instead of the guy. This guy's dormant. The one over there is not. Whoa. What is this? Oh, it's pet food. We will continue on, I suppose. What have we got in here to get rid of? Need some caveling bread. Not that I'm hungry, but... I got pet pellets that are useless to me, and seeds and stuff I don't care for because we get them everywhere else. Fine for now. So this is a new direction. Thank you. So he was being healed by someone up top there. Oh, there he is. Hiding. Oh, that's terrifying that he can shoot me through the set pieces, but we got him. Use our hoe to dig up as much of this grass as we can, or this moss. And then this is another entrance over here. So where have we not gone in here? Well, there's a bunch of different paths that we haven't gone through, so we gotta go back. This is just one of the few entrances, I guess. Not glowing as much as I'd like, so we'll pop a glow tulip. head on back to the opening here. I would love for them to drop a scholar staff for me. I know I keep saying it, but I'm trying to wish it into existence, I guess. Hello? A weirdly narrow room. I don't really know what these things contain. Haven't really been paying attention, but I think it's all just like coral from the biome and maybe some, I just saw some mechanical parts. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is a valuable. Pretty rare one too, I'm pretty sure. Crystal sphere. Here's another one. Oh, we'll get rid of the bombs, I guess. That pellet will be next, if you ask me. Although we can just get over there from over here. Shouldn't have done that. There's a chest in there. Should have some decent loot in it if we get over there. More buddies up there to fight. Just kind of looting a little bit while we go. Yikes. We dropped his outfit. Take a peek at that. Drop the ocarina for now. What do we got? 46 max health plus 12 armor and a chance to dodge and hit for critical. This is actually better than the armor I have. We're gonna lose the perk from our iron armor, but that's okay. And I guess I'll get rid of the scarlet because we know where to collect that from. Yoink. We're gonna have to make some more room for the loot that we're about to find in all the other places. This is a real guy. 8 hits to kill those. That's a lot of hits. Oh, we've got attacks coming from off screen. I don't even see where that's coming from. Shoot where they're originating from, I guess. Ooh, I didn't think I'd fit through here. Gonna come all the way over here. He missed us though, we dashed around him. That might be our room over there. We might have to go on the right path instead. Or it'll loop together. I don't know. You can tell this is kind of a loopy, winding layout of these places. Do these stack? They did. Okay, so we can get 2 vending machines. Don't really need 2, you know. Only one sells everything that you need, but grab 2 just for funsies. No way that hits around the wall. Just press on it. We don't need to fight everything that's in here. Although it will attempt to follow us. I realize that we're at 30 minutes already, and I didn't think it would take me all that long to get through here. All these plant types are new. I want them. Alright, we'll get rid of some potions. We'll get rid of some fruit, and we'll get rid of... yeah, pet pellets. I almost forgot. Give me the trees. My weapon degraded a little bit. I'll be able to reinforce it on the fly though with this because I think it only takes wood and stuff. Oh, I don't have wood. That's right, we're in the place with coral. Doesn't help me at all. Oh well, we'll just have to hit them with a weaker weapon. Unless they drop me a better weapon, but that didn't happen. Oh, my pet must have killed that giant golem there. Nice job. Now, you can mine through the walls in here. I don't have a high enough mining damage or a mining build yet to allow for that, but it is possible. It's actually preferred to do because of how winding these are. And also, these walls in here are pretty cool looking. You bring them on back to your base if you mine them down. Oh, this is the core room. We made it. So this guy in the middle here has got the core piece that we need. Of course, we're gonna have to survive in here long enough to get that. Whoa, I didn't expect that would cut all the way through there. I can't even really hit this guy. Oh, why did you go that way? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm kind of scared. You alone in here? There's also a chest right there. Boy, there's so much loot. Alright, maybe we'll use one of these potions, huh? Greater healing potion. Be a little less scared. We're gonna have to do some resource dumping. Oh boy. Do you have to exist right there? The chest is glowing. Don't destroy the chest, I don't know what's in it. He destroyed it, how dare. How dare he? What even is that? Gonna empty our pockets and find out. Alright, what can we ditch? Coral, we know where to get infinite amounts of coral from. Energy string. Oh, this is where... Okay, this is why it was glowing. This is the item that we needed from in here. This is the first of the three, or one of the three, core pieces for building the... what's it called? The bow and arrow with. Oh, we did get a scholar staff. Look at that. 262 per attack. That's wild. We're going to equip that next. It gave us the chest. We won't miss the chest. I do want this blue goopy thing, though. Let's put the ocarina in our trash bin. If it doesn't make it home with us, that's fine. We've got a million of them. So yeah, I thought we didn't interact with this thing specifically, but I guess not. Oh, wait, we do. We need both this transcript and the string. Okay. Bit of a twofer in here. What can we ditch easily? We got some food. You know what? We know where to get seashells from. Down by the seashore, after all. So, now I'm misremembering how you do this. I think maybe you have to craft the or you have to buy a transcript with which to craft the recipe for the thing, and then you have to bring it to a place and unlock a door and do all this stuff. We'll have to figure out the details as we go. But that is the first one. I will go ahead and collect the other two off video because we know where they are. Here was our first one, the one that we just got, and then my other two are actually right nearby, which when you consider the size of the biome and where they could have spawned, the fact that all four of my pieces are right here is pretty wild. But I'll go ahead and get that, and then in the next video we can build it and then use it to help us traverse these wild, wild lands. Oh gosh! Anyway, if you watched this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy content like this, please feel free to check out the other content on my channel, or come on over to my Twitch page where we play games like Core Keeper and many others all the time. I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you take care. Bye now.